Well, guys, thank you for joining us again. We are doing words. Yeah, that's my go-to is words. I don't say test like a normal person. I just say words, 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 words. So, guys, welcome to the Mountain Nerds. My name is Caleb, and this week we are playing another session of our space RPG, the GlassHollow Tales. Our heroes managed to make it to the Excalibur. They were awake. Unfortunately, Ezra was taken out of the blue. He was gone. No one really knows what happened to him. Our heroes found out that the ship was not what it seemed. Was not what it seemed. Excuse me. Our nice the SS Saint Vincent was actually the pirate ship, the Excalibur. Heroes are our Sharky boy Watson, Azurmis. He spoke. He was able to speak with Layla, the Cyclops, and she was able to bring him to meet a space gnome named Arthur. Him and Arthur were able to secure a ship. However, there was some confrontation in the hangar as between Toro and Azurmis. We had a little bit of a power struggle, and Toro shot Azurmis, from what I remember.
I sure did.
They were able to bring him aboard the ship.
He was gonna leave again.
There was a lot of tension between our characters. They were able to make it to the Maw Station. Once upon the Maw Station, they met a few crazy characters. They met Pops, who was an Avartra, who's like a giant bird who fed Toro live chicken and waffles, and Janet, who was an orc, Jana, excuse me, who is an orc cyborg, who sold juice. Our heroes, our heroes went to the warehouse to uncover or to speak with Arthur about some information. Once they were there, Arthur betrayed, revealing that he was a member of the mercenary group Scale and Fang. Arthur betrayed the group. In the midst of the battle, Toro and Azurmis got into a huge fight.
No, Azurmis backstabbed Toro, and I defended myself.
The entire group was knocked out, but before Azurmis was killed by Arthur, the coalition intervened. Once they intervened, the group was taken to a secret holding cell. And that's where we're going to begin our story. Actually, I take that back. We're not going to begin our story here. Our story begins a day before. It begins a day before.
Galaxy far, far away.
In a galaxy far, far away. So, right now, you are in the Excalibur, Ezra. And you are laying on a table. Some scientists are kind of looking over you, and then just kind of like poking you, kind of prodding you a little bit. One of the scientists looks over and injects something in your neck. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
That is not great. That's an 8.
Okay. Whatever is injected into your head, you pass out. You wake up. You're in this like box. You're in this weird. Everything's dark except for this little slit in the box. You kind of are glancing and you're looking, and there's like light, but you're kind of going in and out. You're going in and out. You're dozing off. When you wake up, you're kind of in a new spot. You see hundreds of these boxes, and people are ripping these boxes down, and they're these just different races, different life forms, humans, elves, dwarves. It's like this giant room, and they're taking these people and shoving them to these ships, and other people are getting shoved to different ships. Make another Constitution save, please.
That's better. 15.
Okay, so you're awake. Two really like burly men come beside you, tell you, "Hey, move it into the transport right now."
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to mess here.
And Ezra, you're still coming too, so you're a little bit like, ooh, but you're fully aware of what's going on.
Yeah, I'll play along for now, but I'm looking to see Are either of these guys like? Do they have weapons on them?
Yes, they are. I'll give you with your passive perception. They do have weapons.
Okay. Yeah, I'll play along for now then.
Okay, you are on a transport shuttle, and one of them, they like stick you in like different things, and these like metal bars come down and like lock you in. Okay, so you're kind of like contained, and gas sprays out the ceiling. I want you to roll another Constitution save with advantage or with disadvantage.
Okay, first one's a 22, which is really good. Second one's a 7.
You are knocked unconscious. You are now awake in a white room. Across from you sits this like it's a gnome. He's really tiny. He like claps his little fingers together, and he looks at you. And he goes, "Well, excuse me. Are you awake? Hello."
Yeah. Hey.
Hi. And he pulls up this little data pad. He punches in some things. It pulls open, and your profile's there. And he kind of looks at you and goes, and he kind of swipes.
Like what you see, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good breed.
I get it.
And he kind of clicks a few things. He goes, "So, you are you're here. I'm sorry. Is it Ezra?"
Sure, Ezra works. Most people say Ezra, but whatever works for you.
All right, Ezra. And they walk over. We're gonna give you a little something. Don't mind us. Can you? Ooh. And he kind of looks over and he looks at your robotic arm. Okay. Hold on. And then he kind of reaches in and he pulls out this like pen, and he pulls up your arm that's not robotic, and he gives you a little mark. He kind of like gives you like a little brand, and it has the numbers 134 on it. Okay, it's like on your forearm, and he kind of brands you. He goes, "Okay, well, welcome to the Maw Station. I guess I'm your boss. I'll be honest. No one's really prepared me for this, but I guess he's kind of like fidgeting a little bit. He's like, I'm
Good deep breath.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, my name is Harry, and you've been assigned to the station. So, I think we have you as and he kind of clicks through his data pad. Oh, yes. We have you as janitor. You have any experience in janitorial, custodial services?
I grew up and I work on a Maw Station, never as a janitor though. So, yeah, good business opportunity for me. I'm excited.
And he takes a drink of water because I just did. That was like sound effects, live action sound effects for you. He goes, "Oh, really interesting. It doesn't say anything in your profile about that, but that's totally okay. It's totally okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something you could work your way up to, but yeah. So we'll just have you clean corridors, and if you need anything, just let me know. You could give me a ring on your comm." And he walks over to you and he slaps a bracelet on you, and you are not able to just pull this thing off. This is like think of like the Omnitrix Ben 10. It's secured to your wrist. Sure. And he like punches a little code on it. Okay. Well, if you need anything else, your training, there's a training video you could. I'll let you just watch it. And he
still shackled in.
Yes, you are. You can't move.
Okay.
And he walks over and he like, I'm gonna let you watch this mandatory training video, and then you can do your thing. Okay. And so he walks over and he like types in something, and this video pops up, and he's like, "Welcome to your first day as a janitor, Ezra." And then it's like a little video, like music's playing in the background. It's like, "Welcome, my name is Paul Ryan and I am here for your first day on the Maw Station. This week we're going to talk about janitorial services. And you just sit here and you're watching this this like training video.
Snooze fest, for sure.
All right, so let's jump over. Let's jump over to our coalition prison in the Maw Station. So first off, let's go with Toro. So Toro, you open your eyes, and you are in this black room, and standing probably just in this weird like void, standing in front of you is this giant robed man, and he looks at you, and he doesn't say anything. You, Toro, know who this is. Toro?
I was asking, do I have my weapon?
Right now you have nothing on you, no weapons.
Okay. What am I doing here?
Toro. What are you doing? You have lost your way. And he pulls out a saber.
I am serving the verse in the way that it leads me. I am following the way that I'm supposed to go.
And he points the saber to your throat. Your path has become clouded. And open your hand.
I open my hand.
And all of a sudden your saber's in your hand.
Ooh, okay.
He goes for a strike. You can roll a counter strike if you want. You could roll a roll a strength save for me because he's gonna hit you hard.
Oh, that's gonna be bad. 9.
He knocks you down.
Ooh.
Get up.
I stand up. My laser sword.
Strike me. Roll an attack.
Okay. Oh, a 9.
He steps to the side as you strike.
Mm-hmm.
Roll attack me.
And Toro's getting more and more frustrated.
He steps to the side again.
A third. No, I don't know.
Attack me.
There we go. And I just, in as much rage as I can.
He steps back and you miss. And you look at the saber and the saber like burns out. And he points his saber to your throat. You have lost your way. Find it.
And you see Toro kind of tearing up a little bit.
And the world goes black. All right, Orin.
Okay.
You wake up and you're in a starship.
Oh.
You hear something. You hear kind of like this. One of the pipes kind of go, and you hear, yes, Corporal Orin. Repeat, Corporal Orin. Are you there?
Yes, this is Orin.
It seems we have a leak. Do you see it? And this hose is just kind of spraying.
Yes, I see it. I'm working on it now.
As you start to repair it, and you're in your suit, and you're in your bulky suit. You're not in your brand new suit that you're in your old one, and you see this elf kind of walk up. Orin, and you know this as Katrina is her name.
Okay.
And you roll a history check for me.
History. Okay.
Let's see. I'm pretty good at history.
Okay, you know Katrina was she was an engineer upon upon the Diggory.
Okay.
So you are on the SS Diggory. This was the ship that you served on before things went bad, and
Okay.
you floated in space until the bishop picked you up. And she looks over. She goes, "Orin, something's not right. I stole this." And she hands it to you. She goes, "I don't trust many people on this ship, but I trust you." She hands you this little chip, and you know it to be Jeff. Let me tell you, it's damaged, but I trust you to take it. Please.
I'll take care of it well. Whatever it is.
Okay. And then you hear sirens go off. Roll me a perception check.
I'm bad at perception, apparently, even though I do have a 1 to it.
Yeah.
I've been rolling bad.
Dang it.
Rolling bad
This was the perception that I wanted you to get, but you didn't get it.
Okay.
It's totally fine. So you completely don't notice really anything else going on.
Okay.
Everything, all of a sudden, you hear explosions in the distance, and everything goes dark. Toro and Orin, you wake up, and you're in this containment cell. There's like a red door, red laser, kind of like red laser door, and then you are sitting right across from each other.
Okay.
And you guys wake up.
Am I in my suit or out of my suit?
You are in your suit, but your programs within your suit have been disabled.
Okay.
You have you actually have like a
Shackles.
yeah, shackles, but it's like a dampener, and there's also dampeners within the room, so you can't use any kind of magic. They're magic dampeners.
Okay.
So
I try to shoot my finger gun.
he goes,
And I try to move as much as I can. I'm getting real tired of not being able to use my magic around these places.
And then I kind of struggle a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, clearly they think of everything.
Okay. What happened? We're fighting Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
Azurmis betrayed us. And that's...
Yeah.
I'm assuming Arthur didn't he didn't kill us.
It was the coalition showed up.
Where's Ron?
Ron and I were trying to fight Arthur and his people, and we were all defeated in the process. Oh wait, well I guess I wouldn't know if we were with the I guess we wouldn't know if the coalition showed up, but so I just say yeah, we went down in a fight as you and Azurmis were having it out for each other. All of us were unconscious.
Okay.
So I don't know where.
Can I look around and see if there's any way for us to get out?
yeah, you can make a perception roll.
We don't have our slippery slime dude to go through any vents.
You were looking in. There is absolutely nothing in this room that could help you. All right, let's real quick. Let's jump to Ezra real quick.
Okay.
Ezra, you are having some real bad memory issues. You're kind of like, wait a second, something doesn't feel right. Like you kind of know things. Like roll me a history check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, okay.
Yeah.
First one is a 17. Second one is a 17.
Okay. So you're recalling like flashbacks in your head. You're like things you remember like bits and pieces. You were on a ship. There was Azurmis, the bishop. It exploded. But you're not really remembering how you forgot where you are. You kind of remember the guards putting you on the shuttle, but in your head you can't remember. So it's a real big struggle for you right now. But your janitorial training has been complete. You are released out of your shackles and you get up. The door opens and there's like a janitorial. There's like a hover janitorial cart, and it gives you instructions for the cell bay. You have like a little kind of an instructional thing where it says, you know, you can use your wristlet to open the doors to unlock different areas. You are like, you only have clearance for some areas, but you are able to go into the holding cells. So we'll jump back to Orin and Toro. You guys are sitting there. The coalition guard walks up, and he presses some buttons. And he brings 2 plates of food, just random, like it's like gruel, and he just kind of sets it aside, and he turns and starts to walk out.
Okay.
Oh, boys, it's lunchtime. Eat up.
I don't say anything. I don't even look at the food.
All right. He walks out. He pushes the buttons, and the laser goes back over the door. And he walks away.
Okay.
We have to get out of this room, or these rooms.
I agree. I cannot seem to use any of my tech or even get out of my suit, since my technology is also dampened, as is your magic.
How long are the chains, Caleb, that we're shackled to?
They're like laser chains, so it's all
Okay,
futuristic lasers. So you could get up and walk around the room, but you are like, you're actually kind of, you're chained to each other. So it's like,
Okay. Oh, we're in the same room?
You're in the same room, same holding
Oh, I
cell.
thought we were looking across from each other. Okay,
No,
okay.
no, you're in the same cell.
Okay. Cool.
How tall is the room?
I would say they're not huge. They're probably 10 feet.
And then, are the magic dampeners, are they actual things? Like, are they like security cameras, essentially?
They're like built into the wall, so it's like,
Okay.
they cover, you could see kind of a red glow around the I guess it would be like the molding on the ceiling, but it's like a red glow all the way around.
Okay.
Okay.
As you guys are kind of looking around the room, you guys hear kind of a whistle, and you guys notice a very familiar face. Cleaning, he has a bottle of spray, and he's kind of just spraying some of the walls, like not really unsure of what he's doing. He has no real clue, real idea of how to perform his job correctly. He just knows that he's supposed to do it, and that's it. So he's whistling. Along comes it's a very familiar face.
He doesn't have a very good facilities team supervisor.
He does not.
I'm doing the thing. It's me, right?
Yeah, it's you.
I was like, I'm gonna look like an idiot otherwise. Where like you spin the bottle like it's a pistol, and then just, you know, and he's like, you know, clearly jamming out as he works, but there's no music playing. He's just like loving life.
Toro. Does Toro recognizes him?
Yeah, you would recognize him. You guys only know each other very, very briefly. I mean, the last time you saw this guy, you guys were in a medical bay together, but that's about it.
Is my memory issues affecting this too?
Yeah, you remember the events, but you don't remember what really happened. You don't really, like, these people kind of are... I'll tell you what, I'll let you roll another history check for me with a disadvantage.
That's because, remember how Layla said she couldn't remember stuff? How they wiped her memory?
It's the same thing,
Okay.
same concept.
Yeah.
That's not good. My highest was my lowest was a 7.
Okay. You don't know who these people are. You're just happily going along, spraying, wiping. You pull out a mop, and it's like a mop handle, and then it's like the yellow part of the mop that holds the handle, but instead of like an actual like mop strings, it's like laser, like this like weird like laser. So like you could kind
I
of
love how everything's
yeah, exactly. It's future, man. You're like, how the heck does this thing work? And you go to push it on the floor.
Everything is lasers.
And it burns the floor, and you kind of like slowly put it back when one of the militia kind of looks at you, and he like leans out and like glances at you, glances at the floor, glances back at you, and then like leans back and goes back to doing whatever he's doing.
It's cool. I passed the training.
I look at Ron and I say,
"Oh, Ron's not here. Ron, it's only you two."
I'm sorry, Orion.
Orin.
Is it Orin? Orin. I look at Orin and I say, the verse has to be joking. There's no way this guy is gonna free us.
Well, I mean, he doesn't seem to.
Look at him. He can't even handle that space mop.
They must have done something to his mind.
I don't know. That looks pretty normal from what I can recall of him.
By the way, it's actually called a spop. It's a space mop. It's a space mop.
It's a lop, a laser mop.
A laser mop. Yep, it's even better. It's a lop. It's a lop smop. That's what it is.
I go up to the door. Ezra.
Ezra, up to this point, you don't even know your own name.
Oh, you know, it's Ezra, right? Doesn't he?
He knows. His memory is kind of going in and out, so he knows like, wait, am I Ezra? And he's like, kind of questioning it a little bit, but his brain is like not. It's like mush right now. It's like half functioning, half not functioning, in and out, because he rolled so bad on him.
Ezra.
The other one was an 18 too.
Ezra. I look back at Orin.
Is that me? Am I Ezra? Are you talking to me?
Yeah. I'm talking to you.
We're talking to you.
What are you doing here?
I'm cleaning.
Why?
Because the floor's dirty.
I look around.
The floors are very dirty.
Hey, I know you got taken, and we kind of had our differences, but I need you to open this door and get us out of here.
Okay, we'll do.
The guard,
Okay.
the guard kind of leans in over here and this. He goes, "What's going on?"
I'm gonna look at the guard and be like, "They're crazy. They think they know me."
He kind of leans back in his chair, pops on. He's on Spacebook, and he's like just scrolling through.
Spacebook.
I love how everything's like laser and then space stuff. I love it.
So he's on Spacebook and just kind of like scrolling through. Goes back to doing what he's doing.
Look back at those two and be like, "Don't worry, I'll free you."
And the guard gets up. What was that?
They think I'm gonna free them. Isn't that wild?
He pulls out his laser. You see like the laser dot on your forehead, or you kind of like see it, and it's pointing, right at you.
Okay. Look, chill, man. It's just a joke. I'm not setting them free. Oh, am I? Oh.
He takes a step forward. He takes a step forward and like starts to charge it.
I'm just kidding. We're cool. Sit down.
And one of the other guards, coalition guards, he goes, "Frank, stop! Get down!" It's an orc.
Frank,
Get.
You're hilarious.
He's like, he was expensive. Don't touch him. And he's like, "Ugh." And he sits down. He's like, "Did you accept my request on Facebook, by the way?" And he's like, don't worry about it. I did see it. Just send me another one later. And anyway, it's a little side thing going on with the guards. Yeah. And so this other guard, we'll call him. His name's Cherry. He's this big orc named Cherry. And so Cherry walks up, and he punches in, boop boop boop, on the cell, and he kind of looks at you two. And he looks at you, Ezra, like, why don't you go in and clean the walls in there?
Sounds good.
Leave the
I
cart.
grab my... Oh. Okay, I leave my cart and I head on in.
Oh no.
And he looks over and he has a little disc in his hand, and he sets it on like the little table with your food. He picks up the food. He tosses it against the wall. You may want to clean that up. And he takes the disc and he puts it on. And he looks around and he walks out.
Is the door open?
He goes
Yeah,
behind.
exactly.
He closes the door and it shuts.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Ezra, with his mush brain, is just happily cleaning the wall.
The little disc is blinking green. Boop. All of a sudden, it
I go
just
up
starts.
and-
Boop.
I go and I
Boop.
grab it and I turn my back to the door to where Orin can see it as well.
Okay.
Boop.
And then I touch it.
Okay. Once you touch it, a hologram doesn't appear, but this like little voice module thing appears with like the waves. You know what I'm talking about? Like the waves for voices, and you guys hear this.
Hello, crew of the Castle. I'm a representative of the firm. We have taken a very special interest in you. We believe the Nautilid called Orin is in possession of a very powerful but damaged AI. The AI will need extensive repairs due to damage sustained in the explosion of the Bishop and from Scale and Fang representative Arthur. The firm is currently looking for Arthur and will deal with him. To repair the AI, you will need to take it to the planet June and seek the Nautilin who we believe created it. When complete, return to this Maw Station and deliver it to room 433. Upon delivery, we will make sure you are paid handsomely. 100,000 gold space cred. To show we're serious, I have sent a payment of 1,000 gold space cred to your ship. I've taken care of your release, and we'll see you soon.
So I tell them, I said, that's my home planet, or not my. That's not my birth planet, obviously, for my race, but that is my home planet.
Okay. Do you recognize that voice?
I don't know the voice. That is the first time I've heard it, but I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you where Jeff came from, where the AI came from, but I do know that June is where I'm from.
You do notice that Jeff is actually no longer on your person. The little slot that he goes into on this suit is empty.
And it seems I don't know if the coalition has him, but he is not in my suit.
Well, it says our release was arranged.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm assuming
Sounds-
that means that will be soon, and that we will get our stuff back.
Yeah, Frank walks up and he hits a couple of the buttons. Let me see the disc.
And I go and I hand it to him.
Okay, he clicks a button on the disc, and this plays.
I have orders for the immediate release of the crew of the SS Kesnel. Any questions that you have can be directed to the firm. You'll have your hollow release in a few moments.
And that goes away. He goes, go. You two, go.
Well, how useful is this one? And I point to Ezra, who I'm assuming is still cleaning the wall very badly.
He looks at you, and he takes out a barcode scanner, and he walks up. And then he goes to Ezra's little thing, and he scans it. Like, it's not really a barcode scanner, but it's a scanner. And he scans the little brand that he has, a little tattoo. And he goes, the Maw Station owns them. Not really much I can do. But you two are free to go back to your ship. Your stuff is on your ship. You did have crew, but before you leave, there is you need to talk to my captain. Captain.
We're still missing. We're missing one as well.
He'll be able to explain that his name's Captain McMillan.
Yeah, we're missing two.
Captain
Okay,
McMillan, first hall to the left.
Okay, I look at Ezra. What is he doing?
He's like sloppily cleaning the wall. It's one of those things where like if you've ever seen a kid make a mess and they use like one sheet of paper towel rather than actually, so it's just like smearing it on the wall.
I look at Ezra and I say, I'll see how much you're worth.
Sounds
And-
good. It was nice to meet you, Jeff. And I reach out my hand.
I don't shake it because it probably has nasty
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
food on
It has gruel all over his hand, like
Yeah.
all over his hand is just gruel, and he kind of looks at it.
I just think I'm good. Okay.
Ezra, I'm gonna say for you're kind of interested in it a little bit. You like look at it and you kind of smell it a little bit. What do you do?
How much of himself is left? I mean,
It's a good
like-
chunk of your brain has been fried.
yeah, he would lick it.
He goes, roll a Constitution save.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Normal Ezra is like this.
Oh my
tries
gosh!
To be like this defined, dignified. Oh, that's a 5.
You puke. It's so
No.
bad. It tastes just absolutely
That's-
disgusting.
I figured it would be gross.
My poor boy.
I will say this, Ezra, as you're kind of as those two are walking away, something kind of hits you just in your head, just like blurred images. You can't really tell what's kind of going on. It hurt your head hurts real bad. You got a really bad headache. Your head is like pounding and you're having trouble focusing and you're kind of looking, you're thinking, you're like, wait, like these two, but you can't. It's like the tip of your tongue, tip of your head, your mind, you're trying to remember, but it piques your curiosity enough. You have probably the mental capacity of like a 10-year-old right now, with your brain kind of being fried. That's like you have like a 10-year-old brain.
So not that far off.
Before you go,
Or whatever is that comparable in elf years. Yeah.
do I know you guys from somewhere?
Yes,
You do.
that's what we were trying to say earlier.
We
Am I Jeff? Am I Jeff?
No,
No. Jeff
You're
is
Ezra.
useful.
you're
You're
Ezra.
not. You're Ezra.
Toro.
You're
That sounds
Ezra. You are a half elf.
Do they know that I'm
Slight-
a half elf?
Yeah, because they both like Orin is
We
served.
talked about it the first day.
Yeah,
Okay.
Orin is served with elves, and I would say just with his journeys, with Toro's journeys, he knows.
Okay.
Well, I know. I'm a full elf.
Yeah.
So I would know what
Well,
happened.
that's the thing is, he's on the run from the elves because he's a
Okay.
half elf and he's unhoused.
Yeah, we had. I think we talked about it on the first first ship.
Seems right. That seems right. Okay.
That's-
Yeah, he's so. Ezra's just like really thinking about where he knows your face is from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
We'll come back. We'll find you again. And see how much we can get you for. Get you out.
Sounds good. I eagerly await your return, Mr. Jeff, sir. And he does like this little half bow.
I'm gonna turn and walk away.
So, Orin and Toro walk into the Macmillan's office. I will say, Ezra, you're just something about it. You like these guys, and you're just like, kind of like pushing your cart, kind of following them a little bit, but kind of keeping your distance. And you kind of park right outside the office, and you're like cleaning the door, and you're kind of like
Close enough to
listening.
listen.
Yeah, you're listening in just a little bit. But Macmillan, he's this giant orc, and he's sitting there, and he's like has his feet on his desk, and he's typing, and he kind of looks over, puts his feet down, and he goes, "Hey, welcome, Toro Orin, is that correct?
Yes.
Did I get that right?
Yes.
You boys must know some people in some high places." He
We sure do.
reaches under a desk and he pushes out these boxes. One has each of your names on it, and he presses a button and the shackles actually fall to the ground, and so like you're free. You no longer have these shackles on. You're able to do whatever he. Boxes have your weapons that we confiscated. The people that you were with in the in the ship. We've returned them to the ship. They were in critical condition, but we were able to put them in stasis pods. Unfortunately, they don't really have any kind of insurance or anything like that, so we can't keep them here. We, out of compassion, obviously, we put them in these stasis pods, and we stuck them on your ship. They're in stasis. They're kind of your problem, not really our problem. So, whatever you want to do, that's up to you. Your ship is unlocked. We've unlocked it, so you're able to come and go as you please.
Okay.
Don't cause problems on my ship again, on my Maw Station.
We will do our best. That was unfortunate.
It was unplanned for. We did not expect what we walked into.
Yeah, we defended ourselves. And where did you happen to catch Arthur? By any chance?
Who? When we walked in, it was just you. It was just you all. I think, 4 or 5 of you?
Mm-hmm.
4 of you? Something like that.
Well, we were fighting someone from the Scale and
Fang?
Yes.
Yeah, Scale and Fang. He was after the Wrothian that is on our ship.
Oh, one thing let me go ahead. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to share this with you. This is the firm right here. Here's their logo, just so you guys have a little bit of a bio. This is what the firm is.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Sweet.
So he kind of looks over. He's like, okay. Well,
No,
don't cause any problems on my station again, and you can go.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you, sir.
And the door's open, and you guys
Yeah.
will walk into the Maw Station. Ezra, are you following? Ezra, are you following?
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I sit close to them.
Okay, so you're just kind of like pushing your card. So you guys, and like our mysterious voice said, you guys actually have 1,000 gold space cred.
Okay.
You kind of look on your kind of viewfinder things, and you pull it up, and you have like a balance of 1,000 for the whole ship.
Oh, for the whole ship. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I look at Orin. Okay. First things first, we need to figure out how to get Ezra with us.
Do we know that he's following behind us?
You can roll a perception check for it.
Okay.
Roll it with advantage because Ezra is not sneaky whatsoever. He is horrible at being sneaky. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you clearly turn around and he's like,
I say you've been following us a little while, haven't you?
I don't know what you mean, but
I look at Orin again and I say, okay, phrase this. We need to find out how to get Ezra to come with us
Mm-hmm.
legally.
Yeah, I agree.
Because we do not need to cause more trouble on this station. And I look at Ezra. Hey,
yes,
who's your boss?
Harry, I think.
Harry.
Can
Okay.
you take us to him?
Yes. Take us to him, please.
I don't know where Harry is right now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really new to this whole thing. I saw you and the guard and the other guard, and Harry was there when I was watching the show, obviously, right? So when I was watching the show, Harry was there, but I guess he was there before the show, but then he left. And I don't know where he left to, but it's okay because I finished the show, so now I know how to do my job.
as you're standing there, somebody takes a piece of trash and throws it on the ground, like as they're just walking, and you just completely just don't do anything about it. You kind of look at it and you're like, huh.
Somebody should really get that. That's
You may need to watch the show again.
Yeah.
Okay, but nonetheless, we need to If we just take them with us, we're gonna be in trouble.
Oh yeah,
We
I'm
have-
sure they'd be able to
We
track
have
us.
to come back here
Yeah.
after we get Jeff fixed.
Hold on,
Yep.
I think I know how to handle this. So he whistles really loudly, and then he goes, "Harry, Jeff needs you."
And somebody walks up to you and slaps you behind the head. What are you doing? It's a coalition guard. What are you doing being loud?
Oh, I'm sorry. We're looking for Harry.
Who?
Jeff needs Harry. Jeff
You're
Jeff
not
wants
Jeff.
to talk to.
And he
Jeff
looks
wants
at
to
you.
talk to Harry.
He looks at
You're not Jeff.
which one of you is Jeff?
That's Jeff.
No, that's Toro.
No, I'm not
Oh,
Jeff.
sorry, that's Jeff.
No.
I'm not Jeff.
Oh,
I mean, the guard kind of looks at you confused. He's like, what department do you work in?
He works for Harry.
work for Harry.
He's owned by the Maw
But
Station.
what depart? Oh my goodness! And he kind of like rubs his eyes.
Yeah.
Clearly frustrated. All right.
He does janitorial stuff, it seems. He's not very good.
Go to customer service. Down the
Okay.
hall to the right. That way.
That's a start.
And he points to like this, like, you guys like are in like the mezzanine area, and there's like a hall. Go down there to the right. There's administration. Talk to customer service. They'll be able to help you.
Okay.
Okay. Come on, Ezra.
You guys thought you were playing D&D, but
Oh,
really you're playing customer service simulator.
This is our this is just the escort mission at every game.
He doesn't know if he's supposed to salute this guy, so he's just standing there like this while he leaves.
And he just kind of looks at you like, and he like awkwardly salutes you back, and then he just like turns around and walks away.
Okay.
Alright,
So
come
we
with us.
walk to customer service.
And there's a little human lady sitting behind the desk with big old glasses. Her name is Sue. Hi, how can I help you?
Hi, Sue.
love
And she's
Uh,
very smiley.
My name is Toro.
Hi,
and
Tora.
this is my-
Hi.
This is my friend Ezra.
You're a funny looking blue dude, aren't you?
Yes, thank you.
She's typing and she's looking at you.
can't ju-
She does not
can't-
stop typing.
You can't just talk about blue people like that. It's really insensitive.
And she goes, "My bad."
No, it's okay. Do you know how we can get in touch with someone named Harry that works maybe overseas?
Oh,
the
yeah. And she
janitorial
click.
section?
And then she grabs this intercom and she puts it. Harry, you're needed down in customer service. Harry, customer service. And
Do
you
that
guys,
voice too well.
you guys see this little gnome like shuffling. He pushes up his glasses and he comes over. He's like, and he's like dropping papers. He's like, oh my gosh,
Harry!
oh my gosh, this guy, oh this guy.
Guys, this is Harry.
Harry.
Ezra, right? How can I help you? I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Is there an
It's
issue
No,
with
hold
our
on.
employee?
I'm
Did
Jeff.
he do something? Did he? No, you're Ezra. I'm sorry. I'm confused. Is there a problem with our employee? Did he do something? Please tell me he didn't do something. Oh my gosh,
No,
Sue, get forms. Get the forms, Sue. And
No,
he turns
no,
around, get the
no.
forms. Oh my
Calm,
gosh.
Harry,
Oh,
Harry.
yes.
I've actually come. He did such an exceptional job. I'm hoping that we can relieve him from you for a handsome fee so he can come clean our ship.
Yeah.
Oh, he's oh, this is awkward. This is so awkward. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean.
How did I go to him on the sly? How does 1,000 space credits sound?
I'm sorry.
Hold on, LJ, you know you start with a low number and they meet you in the middle, right?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And he kind of giggles. He giggles.
Well,
He's like,
that's what we were given, right?
listen. I don't know what you guys think is going on here. This isn't anything weird. There's no ownership. This is not like a weird thing, okay? This is not
Okay.
anything bad, and it's not weird. He's not even really a person. I think according to our records, he's Vect. You know, he was created to do this. He's a cyborg. He's not real. He's artificial.
Yeah,
I mean, look at his arm. He points his arm. The arm.
yeah,
He's
one arm.
clearly artificial.
Is there something that I can like cut him with that I see in my vicinity? Like cut.
You
Ezra on
have
the
your. Well, you do have
I'm
your
not gonna
weapons.
Cut his whole arm off. I'm trying to think of something I can make him bleed with. Let's see.
And I have a cool tattoo.
Yeah, this isn't anything weird. I just want to make that clear. This isn't like
It's
some
like
kind of
random
weird situation. This isn't.
It's kind of weird, Harry.
It's not weird. It's not weird. Do you know what Vect are? Vect are robotic. This is just an advanced Vect. I mean, this is what he is. He's a Vect.
Orange suit is all metal.
About it.
So if we can take him with us, we can. So are you saying we can take him with us? He doesn't have to work for you.
Oh, I mean, he's okay. This goes into this like really gray area here. We don't own him, but he
has a
works
price.
for. No, he doesn't have a price. Let me get that clear. Let me get
You
our clear.
obtained him
Hey,
illegally?
hey,
I look at Harry. Can I
Harry
can I
is
say-
Harry is sweating up a storm now. He's like,
I say-
Sue, can you get the firm on the line, please? Can you get our lawyers down here? And she's like, right away, boss.
get the firm on the line? That'd be
Yes,
great.
firm would be great.
I take my rag, my dirty, gross gruel rag, and I'm like, let me get that for you, Harry. And I start wiping the sweat off his
And
forehead.
he is just like, just gruels all over his face.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Wait a second. Okay. Hold on. Cancel that suit. Cancel. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. You're telling me that that's not a Vect. You're telling me he is not, because our contract we get from our suppliers, we get Vect that look like people,
okay.
like organic, to make
I know,
people
I-
feel comfortable. We want people to feel comfortable.
I feel
I look at Sue and I say, Sue,
Yes.
do you have a space letter opener by any chance at your desk?
No, but I have a regular letter opener. she holds up a regular letter opener.
I ask her if I can borrow it.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. I grab it. I say, Ezra, this might hurt a little bit. Just hold on.
I thought his
And
name was, and Harry goes, I thought his name was Ezra, as he's like picking the gruel off his face.
And I like where his arm. I take a little. I cut a little slice into him.
And he looks, Ezra, that's gonna be a point of damage.
you got it.
He looks at you. He looks at. He's like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Get the firm down here. Oh no! And he's like panicking. He's like,
Hey,
oh,
calm.
oh my gosh, he's organic. He's organic.
Yeah. Barely.
Oh.
It's okay. Hang on.
He's organic.
Hold on.
He's organic.
It's okay.
Oh,
Hey.
he's organic.
If you let him come with us,
Oh.
sweep it under the rug.
We'll keep it hush hush.
And he's like biting his nails. Okay.
Lean in for a hug. It's okay, Harry.
Okay. Sue, call the firm. We're in crisis mode, people. Crisis mode. Oh gosh, get the lawyers down here. Fine. And he walks over and he punches. I'm so sorry. And he looks at you. I'm so sorry. I thought you were a Vect. I thought you were a cyborg. You're not supposed to be organic. And he clicks it in your shackles. Your like the thing on your arm falls. And he's like, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. We ordered Vect. Oh, we, and he turns to you, he's like, we have a bunch of orders to check. And he's like, Sue, are you a Vect? And she like takes her face and pulls it back, and it's like a cyborg face. Like
I was gonna say, Sue's actually a boy.
Think of like she pulls it back, and it's like the Terminator. It's like a Terminator looking face, and she puts it back. She's like, and then she goes back to smiling and keeps typing. That one's correct. Okay, I oh my gosh. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna
Harry, I can't do that.
okay, I'm going to
So Andrew takes a letter opener, starts trying to slice his face.
I'm going to send you. Take him. If you promise not to sue, sign this, and he puts open a document. Oh my gosh! And he makes you sign. He's like, Ezra or whatever. Can you please sign this, saying that you will not sue us? We didn't know that you're not a robot.
That's Sue. So I can't. I'm not Sue. I can't sue you. That's Sue.
Okay. Can you just sign this document, please?
You got it.
And he gives you a spin. He gives you a spin, and he hands it to you.
I'll take the spin.
And you sign it with the
I love how the letter opener is the only normal.
and you sign it, and he closes. He goes, "I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, my dearest condolences. We are going to take care of this right away. We're going to check every vect shipment we received and make sure that they're not organic. And we're gonna. Oh my gosh, this is.
Can I ask you a question, Harry?
Yes.
Where did you purchase him from?
Well, there's dealers throughout the.
Yeah.
Usually Grax guys for cheap. I mean, usually we would go Scale and Fang, but we went Grax guys for cheap because obviously we're, in a budget crisis here.
Scale and Fang. Hey, since you mentioned that, where would their office be located?
Oh, not here. We don't. Okay. We don't.
They don't have a Maw Station office?
No, no one really knows where they come from. They operate in different sectors. I can't tell you. But
you could. Like, can you or can't you?
I really can't. I have no idea. I don't know.
Okay.
They're not supposed to be here. I deal with Grax guys for cheap because they provide us Vect for cheap, and that's how we get our labor here. Because obviously we don't want to pay for it. We're in budget.
Well,
I cannot believe they would ship us organics instead of. And he just kind of ups his eyes. I am so sorry. Okay, well, if there's anything else you need, we have a crisis situation that we're dealing with. And so, food's on me. How about that? Is that okay? And he gives you these
food on you, Harry. And I use my prestidigitation magic to kind of clean it off his face.
Oh, thank you. And he gives you these he gives you these vouchers. He hands you these vouchers. It's like, all right, these if you want to eat anything, go ahead. It's on me. I'm sorry. Anything else I could do to help you before you guys head out?
Nope.
Well, is our ship?
It's not impounded. No. It's there.
Yeah.
It's
make sure we're full on gas. We're
we could take care of all that. It's Sue. Okay. Make it happen. And she's like, "Will do."
Okay.
And she types even faster now. It's super fast. It's like this little number going, and Sue's just looking at you, and her eyes glow red as she goes, "Bye. Have a great day."
I use my mage hand thing to put the letter opener back on her desk.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, you guys are now with the freed Ezra in the mezzanine. Again,
freed Ezra, but still sloppy Ezra.
A freed Ezra, but still a stupid Ezra.
Yeah.
So you guys are free to do whatever you need, and you have a goal to get to June.
Okay. We have to get Jeff. We don't have Jeff, do we?
No. You don't know where he is.
Okay. Let's get back to the ship.
Did I ever bring him with me? I thought.
You did.
Arthur took him, right?
No, Arthur was unable to get him. You took him with you, but he was with you. He's not with you anymore.
Now let's get back to the ship.
Let's get back to the ship.
See what's up with Ron and Azure'mis. And he rolls his eyes.
And you guys, okay.
Let's check them out. Make sure they're alive. Actually.
Okay, so you guys make it back to the we'll kind of fast forward here. You guys make it back to the ship, and you could see kind of you could hear the intercom going off, and all of these random you don't know if they're Vect or people up to this point start to head towards where you guys were just leaving. So it's kind of a weird, awkward situation. So you don't know what's going on. So you guys are able to. We miss you too, Watson. You guys are able to make it. You see the ship you see the Quesnel sitting in the docking bay. We'll just say you guys made it back to the docking bay.
Okay.
Okay.
HR ain't gonna be able to fix that one.
Oh well.
Um,
Yeah, go ahead.
so you guys walk over into the ship. The ship doors open, and the lights turn back on, and you hear Karen, "Welcome back, crew of the Quesnel."
Yeah.
Karen, can you give me a status report on Ron and Azure'mis?
They are currently in the med bay. They are in a stasis pod. Currently in stasis, I should have said.
That's okay, Karen.
Sorry. Still learning this whole
Karen.
ship thing. Especially with...
Karen.
Hey, guys! Jeff here. Sorry,
Now-
I'm just butting in. This chick is weird. Not a fan. We're kind of sharing the helm here. I'm making her do the things I don't want to do. And you kind of, as he's talking, he kind of like spazzes out a little bit. Like you hear him, like his voice kind of spaz out.
So he was brought back to the ship then.
I'm back on the ship. Yeah, I mean, I've pretty much been here. Well, okay, so technically, I'm just a copy that I copied myself on the ship, and there's a copy that was brought aboard with some of your gear. I guess they took some of it, and he kind of like statics again, and he's like, "Sorry, that's a little bit of a hiccup. No biggie. It's been happening a little bit since I've been on this thing. The real me is pretty damaged. Is damaged pretty bad. I have limited capabilities. What I could do. I'm just a copy, but the actual me is in the med bay, along with the rest of your gear." Or if you guys even have any gear left, I don't even know. I've been aboard the ship fighting with Karen, so
Yeah. Okay. So let's go.
Let's go.
Well, I walk down to the med bay, put all my armor back on, grab whatever else I had.
you do see
I
the
assume-
Jeff's
do I have
ship.
No.
Your gear is in the ship. Actually, no, you don't have your gear. I do apologize. You have no gear. You're gearless.
Love that. I have a mop. I have a laser mop.
I've seen the Star Wars Visions, the first episode with the umbrella. The lightsaber umbrella. Yeah.
So you can. So
I look at Ezra and I say, "Okay, right now I will not trust you with a weapon, but whenever I feel like you are back to normal, I do have a spare repeater that you can borrow until you figure out what you need."
And then you hear there's
But
a
I
little
need you to focus,
There-
Ezra.
there's a little intercom on the wall, and he goes, "Hey, bro." You hear, "Hey, bro."
Yes.
No, bro, not you.
Oh.
The other bro. Bro. Weird guy. Fried brain. Come here. Get close to the intercom.
Yeah, what's up?
This is Jeff.
We have an
Wait, you're Jeff.
We have an armor. Yeah, I'm Jeff. Well, I'm a copy of Jeff. Like, Jeff's brother. Well, I guess I need a new name.
Jeff, I'm not sure if I'm a copy or not either.
Oh.
I'm freaking out, man.
Oh, dude, I don't know. This is weird. But we do have an armory, and there's a couple weapons in there. Go at it. It's all you, bro. All you. Yeah, all you.
You get nice as I get headaches all the time. It's horrible.
Okay. I like you. You're kind of weird, but I like you.
Oh gosh.
Nice to finally meet you, Jeff.
Well, I'm not Jeff. I'm a copy of Jeff. So
Ezra either, but that's okay.
you guys can call me Chef.
I love you, Chef. You're my best friend.
You're my best friend too.
Yeah, I'm gonna like casually walk over to the armory if I can.
Okay.
Oh man. That's fun.
Where are you going?
This campaign is the Orville. That's all it is.
Oh yeah, I'm okay with that.
Karen pops on. "Hello, crew of the Quesnel.
Yes.
Currently, we are down 2 crewmates and no first officer. Captain Blon is in stasis. First officer needed to take command of the ship.
Okay. Since you asked nicely.
No. Wait,
Input.
wait.
Input your
Orin,
name,
Orin,
first
Orin,
officer.
Orin,
Yeah.
Orin.
Input your name, first officer.
Or
Ezra.
The pad, one of the
Oh, wait.
holograms pop up, and it's like a handprint thing. Please insert. What is your name?
I think I'm a copy of Ezra.
wait.
Hello, copy of Ezra.
I push him out of the way to place my handprint.
Your new first officer, copy of Ezra, is ready to take command.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so guys, where we're going? If you guys want to head to the bridge, that might be the smart thing to do.
So, I asked Jeff, is there any way we can override that?
I don't know. Copy of Ezra, I think, is in charge, so he's the only one that can give override, or the Captain Blonde. But I don't think that's his name, by the way. I think Karen
No, it's
may have
not.
gotten that. Well, I'll fix it. Okay. You're needed in the bridge, all of you. We got to get this thing going. So I'll say, Ezra, are you going to the armory or not? Are you going to go to the bridge?
He doesn't know where the bridge is. He'll go where the armory was shown to him.
Okay, so you go to the armory, and I'll give you a basic blaster. There's not a lot in there. There's barely anything. There's like a blaster, and there's like armor, like some. What can your class? You could wear medium armor or light armor.
I
We'll
can
say
work
there.
to medium, yeah.
We'll say that it's like a light armor in there.
Okay.
So just make adjustments as needed, and then you have like a simple blaster weapon. All right, so we're gonna kick this thing off or not, or we don't have a pilot either. Any of you guys know how to pilot?
Orin needs to be confirmed as captain.
Yes.
Ezra cannot be captain.
The only person
Jeff,
that
override.
I can't. The only person that can. Oh, Karen, can we do that? Negative. The only person that can override would be Captain Ron, who's in stasis.
I tell Jeff. I
Or
said,
Ezra, right? Could Ezra override?
yeah.
Negative. Only the captain may override.
Jeff, this is messed up.
I tell Jeff. I said, you don't have to do it officially. Just overpower
Bro,
the other
I
thing out.
literally can't. His biometric handprint is now embedded in the ship's system. He has to take the ship off. He could do it. And while your actual captain is out, it's what's gonna have to happen. Sorry, bud.
Okay.
And by the way, it's Chef. I'm the copy of Jeff. Whatever,
I'm calling you Jeff.
No, it's Chef, not Jeff.
Chef, come with me. I think
Well,
I know how to fix this.
I can't virtually come with you, bro. I am the ship, along
Oh.
with Karen. Me and Karen share responsibilities. Though she's a VI, I'm an AI. It's a whole thing. Actually, I think she's kind of cute. I may ask her out, but I don't know.
Put your shit there.
Yeah, I'm gonna put myself out there. We may go on a date or something. I don't know. I don't know how that
Ezra.
works, but
Ezra, hey, stop.
Okay.
We need to go to get the real Jeff's ship.
Okay.
Or chip. Where is it, Jeff? Jeff, where is it down
He
here?
said it was in the med bay. Yeah.
Let's go get that first.
All right.
And we'll take off and go to June.
I'll take.
Ezra, do you understand? Okay. Let's go. As a unit, Jeff and Ezra.
It's Chef.
Actually, my name is Chef, but
Chef.
it's Chef.
Let's go. please.
Let's go. Yeah. So I go and I take the physical Jeff AI disc.
Okay, it is severely. Karen pops online. She goes, "Hello, Orin. Is there anything I could do for you?"
Can make me first officer.
Negative. That is the captain's responsibility.
Okay, thought I'd try.
How do these stasis pods work? Like, are they
They're-
completely sealed in a
They're
tomb?
basically like in this tomb, and they're kind of their bodies are like frozen. So they can't like they're they're completely out of it. Kind of they're still hurt, but they're frozen alive. So whenever they
Karen,
come out, they'll
Karen.
still be hurting. But
Karen, you can see that our captain is indisposed, right?
captain is indisposed. First officer Ezra is in charge.
Okay. We need to change the first officer.
We can't.
First officer,
No,
your captain is biometrically still alive. Therefore, I cannot.
Yes.
He's still alive. Therefore, I cannot take him. I cannot remove him from the position of captain.
no, I don't want to remove him. I want to remove Ezra.
Negative. Only the captain has the power to do so.
We're not gonna be able to get through.
Oh my verse. Okay. I look at Ezra.
Mhm.
Go sit in the chair.
He goes
I-
sits down.
I can fly.
Okay.
You just don't touch anything else, Ezra.
Chef, I think we found our pilot.
Awesome. Awesome sauce. I'll punch in the coordinates. Blue guy, you know how to fly?
Yes, it's been a while, but I can fly.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put on some tunes, and we'll get rolling. And all of a sudden, you hear some metal pop. Yeah, I hope you like this. This is cool. And he puts on some death metal. Starts playing.
Motorhead's Ace of Spades. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's Ace of Space. Anyway. Ace of Space is on. So.
That's the best part about Tonya.
All right. So you guys are now on the course. Is there anything you want to do? It's gonna take a few days to get there. You guys will go.
Does my memory come back at all during any of this?
Well, I'm sorry.
I hope so.
Am I still sloppy brain this whole trip?
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. It's gonna. You'll have to figure something out. That's all I'll give you here. You're gonna be sloppy brain for a while. So you're sitting there and you're just like pressing buttons. And this trip actually takes a lot longer than it's supposed to because Ezra is like super fried, and so he's like pressing the wrong buttons. It's like slowing the ship.
Really seriously, he's like trying to navigate himself.
Toro has control of the ship, so he's piloting, but Ezra keeps doing the wrong command codes and like shutting power to the ship. It's ridiculous, and it takes a lot longer than it's supposed to. But you guys eventually make it to the planet of June.
Okay.
So you guys are hovering right above the planet here. Let me share this with you. All right, I think you guys may already have a copy of this, but just in case. So June's it's a tier 1 planet. It's the only Earth-like planet in the galaxy. It's the closest. Has like kind of the same atmosphere. You guys will be able to breathe with no issues. It's mostly water. It's 90% water, 10% land mass. There is a small colony called Newgrounds, but that's kind of the only thing you have to go off of. And there's a city called Shepherd City as well.
Love
in
that.
Newgrounds.
Orin,
Yes.
do you know where the Nautilid base, city, civilization, where it is, correct? On this planet?
I do.
You do know that their tensions are extremely high on the planet. Like the people, like, you know that your goal was to kind of like race relations between the Nautilin and the colonies, the United Colonies.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're kind of it's not good. It's very
Alright.
tense. Your job was to serve on a coalition vessel to kind of build those relations, but it's not good.
Right. Yeah. So I tell Toro, yeah, it's not exactly friendly between everyone really, between the Nautilids and such. But yeah, I know where I know where things are at down here. I'm from here. My original species, we set out as our own, just on our own to find a home, and this is where I had made my home. Plenty of water and place to live without wearing the suit. So yeah.
How accepting would your people be of myself and Ezra?
Nautilids are a peaceful race. We are nearly extinct, and there aren't many of us, so we choose not to cause conflict. It is everyone else that I think we would need to work.
So would it be better for us to come with you, or for you to go on your own?
Let me see. You can come with me.
And Chef goes, I suggest we land, you guys talk to the colonists. That's my suggestion. I'll stay out of it, but you guys do your thing. So
that's what we'll do. They might not be happy to see me in particular. I'm not sure, because
I'm trying to figure out the best.
The ship I was on never came.
Directly.
The ship I was on never came back, so they're going to be expecting others. But I'm all there is from the digger.
Orin, you're a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I really wouldn't worry about what other people think of you.
I tend not to myself. So let's get down there.
But if we bring him back with us, and they see that he's the only one from his ship, he's gonna be more than likely detained to some extent. Especially
we won't let that happen. And so Ezra looks at his pistol and his mop, and he sets the pistol in his holster.
Where did you get that pistol?
I'm the first mate.
The first officer.
First officer. I get to choose who carries a pistol and who doesn't.
Interim, all of a sudden you hear an interruption from Karen. First mate copy of Ezra. We are approaching the planet.
Deploy flares.
And all of a sudden the flares shoot out from the ship.
Land, Karen. We need to land.
Ezra, help us get to the ground.
Oh, Karen, get to the ground.
Safely.
All of a sudden, the ship starts deploying thrusters, and you guys take off, and almost flying back in the ship. And you guys are entering the atmosphere very, very, very quickly. Dangerously quickly. And you hear the warning, warning, warning.
This is fantastic.
And the music is still playing. And it's it's really fast,
Oh no.
Chef interrupts. Guys, I suggest slowing down.
Slow.
I live my life 90 miles per hour, baby. Can't slow that.
The ship is now starting to take some damage, so whoever is looking at life support, go ahead and knock 10 points of damage off of the ship. Or actually, it's gonna go from the shields first, so you're gonna lose damage from your shields. And the ship is coming into the planet red hot, on fire.
Tell Aaron to aim for the water.
Aaron, can you put us down in the water, please?
No, what are you doing?
Did you just call me Aaron? The ship is going down very fast. You guys are about probably 5 minutes to colliding into the planet.
Oh no.
I think the water is a good call.
I look at Ezra, and I cast the spell Command.
Yes.
Got first level. That's all I got.
Pick one word, command. Okay.
You have to make, what is it, a 14? You mean
what's my
a
roll?
wisdom saving throw of a 4?
Is my still okay since my brain's mushy? What's your
Uh,
word command? Because I
It
failed.
is, yeah. It is. I want to make sure I say the right one.
This is one of my favorite spells too.
You guys,
I love it.
you guys are
Have
going
to be
quick.
right.
You guys got
know.
4 minutes.
I will yell. Slow.
And
Aaron, deploy flaps and landing gear, please.
yes, Captain. And the ship starts to go and starts to slow down. Captain Chef here. We're currently plunging towards the ocean. Do we want to land in the ocean, or do we want to near the city, or where are we going? Because we're gonna need a change directory if we do.
That's a fantastic question.
Okay, Captain.
The city.
We have about a minute before
Where do
crash
we want
landing.
to land?
City dock, city bay, city shuttle.
Safely.
Aaron, please land us in the city dock.
Before you could finish the word dock, you guys, the ship hits the ground and is skidding along this like coast,
Oh, yeah.
like really fast. You guys are heading towards like it's going like super fast. Fire is like, and you have like warnings going off in the ship. It's getting real. It's getting really bad.
Ezra was supposed to be this like total serious dude. I'm glad you just blew it up.
And so you guys are skidding along the ground. Fire's coming from behind you, and Chef's like, we're not doing so well, guys. We need to do something here."
It's more fun if you put your
Can
hand
I-
in the air like this.
Can I try to steer the ship towards like open space or water?
You can. You guys are about to like head off of a cliff. The ship is rapidly taking damage for every minute, or I'll say every 10 seconds. It's taking 5 points of damage to the
Oh,
ship.
no.
And so you guys have skidded. Your ship is down to probably, if I had to guess, I think it's 80 right now. Before you hit the ground, we'll say it's taken at least 30 points of damage as it's
Oh,
skidding,
jeez.
and fire is just going. I'll let you each do one action before you guys crash into the water.
Okay.
I will try to steer it.
Like, let's go first.
So our hit points are at 50 now?
For the ship, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I will do my best to try to help it slow down, like doing something with the steering wheel. like,
Do a
trying to get it to
I think you could do a piloting check. I'll let you do a piloting check.
14.
14. That's enough to. You're able to turn like. You activate the thrusters. However, as it turns, it flips the ship, and you guys are now rolling. Like the ship is barreling. Bah, 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 and this thing is like on fire. I need everyone to make an acrobatics check to make sure you're holding on. This is going horribly.
23 for Toro.
All right, Toro manages to hang on. He's in his seat. He's holding on to dear life.
I gotta get my character sheet back up.
And so you're struggling here, but Toro, your hands are wet. The ship is rolling like a rolling ball of fire, and you guys are just. The Quesnel is not.
Oh no!
The Quesnel takes another like 10 damage for sure. And you guys, your armory is actually gone. Your armory has been ripped off, so there's now a big hole in your ship, and you guys are still rolling. So okay, that was Orin. You go flying, and you are like slapping. Your body is like just hitting the ship. You take 11 points of damage.
Should have had your seatbelt on.
And you were like in
I'm
your
unconscious.
So
I only had 11 HP.
That's hilarious.
all right, Ezra.
This is so bad. Level 1 sucks.
Oh shoot, what does he do? All right.
You got like
Roll your acrobatics and let's see how much you do.
you remember your hands are in the air, so you're gonna roll acrobatics with disadvantage because you're not holding on to anything.
Roll again. My first one was a 12. Hold on, let's see what this one is.
I hope it's a nat 1. That would be hilarious.
11.
Okay, you managed to somehow or another. You're going like, wee, but like you're flying like out of your seat and you're going to hit something, but like you just happen to like kick your feet off and like you're just bouncing around the ship, but just like in this weird acrobatic way that you're not getting hurt. You are taking like cuts and scrapes, but nothing to really seriously harm you. So you're just like all over the ship. And finally, I'll say the ship comes to a rock and stops. There's like a fire, the alarm's still going off. And Karen goes, "Destination reached."
Shut up, Karen.
Thank you, Karen.
I go to Ezra and I grab him by his shirt. I'm like, "You are useless," and I throw him aside. And I go to Orin to try to get him up and steady.
I'll say you could do a medicine check for Orin.
Oh god.
Five.
Orin, make a death save throw, please.
Oh jeez.
There we go. Okay, you save it. So the ship's kind of on fire. What do you guys want to do? I'll let you go. We'll go down the order, and Orin, you're gonna have to make death saves. All right, so Toro, you're up.
Oh my god. Okay, I will try to get Orin out first.
If you get a 10, I'll let you stabilize him.
Oh, okay. I meant I try to drag him out.
Okay, he's
But,
pretty.
I can roll for it. Yeah, I know he's pretty, but he's in a lighter suit. But I'll see if I can like work on his I'll try to see if I can get him up.
Okay.
13. Okay.
Perfect. Okay, so he's stable now. He's
Wake up! Wake up! We have to go.
Oh, okay. Man,
you have 1 health, Orin.
This is the third time I have bad luck being on ships.
I look at Ezra, and I
Alright,
say,
we need to go.
Ezra's just sitting in the seat, just looking at you with big eyes. Just
"Go
wait.
down and get Ron first.
Okay.
Ron first."
Yep, I'll go get.
Can you put
I'll-
out this fire, please?
I'll go
I'm
get
gonna listen to
Ron. I'll go get Ron. You take Ezra.
Okay, I will tell you guys this: that the ship is sideways,
Okay.
so you kind of have to like work your way through the ship. You got to work your way up, and then the med bay is straight up,
Okay.
and then to
Okay.
the left.
Love this.
Yeah, let's go get Ron. If we can grab Azurmis, we can.
Orin,
see.
he is straight up, so you're gonna have to figure out a way to get up.
Okay. Ooh. Well, I have a grappling hook.
Yep, that's what I was hinting at.
What do you want me to roll for?
You could do a
like a check.
yeah, do a strength check. We'll see how well you are with it because you'll use it and then you'll pull yourself up. So you'll have to
Okay.
pull yourself up and then work.
I don't have any bonuses to strength, so let's see how this works. Oh no.
You you shoot the grappling hook, it sticks, and you try to pull yourself up, but you just fall down. You keep falling down from your rope.
Okay.
Before you guys could do anything else, you guys hear like vehicles pull up, like, and like there's like these soldiers that kind of walk over, and you look on the side of the hull, and you see like a laser cutter, and it's cutting out like a door shape out of the side.
Okay.
And the door falls, and these guys walk in.
Our beautiful, beautiful ship is just destroyed.
Oh, it could be repaired, but it is taking some bad damage. They kind of look at you, and one of the guards looks up at you. And these aren't like super armored guards. These guys do not have a ton of armor. They're like cowboys, kind of like they have like leather, like traditional leather armor.
Okay.
They have like old school pistols, and they're kind of holding up. He's like, "Howdy, partner. What you there reckon?" It's this like big old cowboy guy, and he's kind of looking. He's a human. And he's looking. He's like,
Look, you seem like a nice guy. I didn't understand any of that.
What? You don't.
We wrecked. We wrecked, as you can see. We need help.
Yeah, I got my crew putting out some fires. Do you know you just your ship is mostly destroyed? You guys do realize that, right? Who are you, first of all?
I tell him. I come up and I tell him that who I am. I'm Orin, and I served on the Diggory. This is actually my home planet.
And he kind of looks back. He's like, "You're a Nautilid."
Yes, I am.
Interesting. Okay. Nautilid.
He's not a Vex. People seem to mistake us often for that, but we're not Vex.
Governor Hans Jacobs is going to want to see you.
Okay.
I'm excited to meet Jacob himself.
Yeah. And they kind of look and they're like, okay. You three, is there anybody else in here that we need to know about?
Two people currently in stasis.
Chef and Karen aren't saying anything.
Good.
Two people in stasis?
Because the AI did not help us at all. We need to get these two people out.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll take care of that. And he kind of points to a couple of them and signals them in.
They're in the med bay.
You three in the truck now. And it's like an old school like truck. You guys are not used to seeing something like this. This is like wheels, diesel. This is old. This is like old primitive technology that like
one laser. Yeah.
We don't have. It is not a spuck.
No, that's not a thing. And he looks at you and he's like, "All right, so load up, and we'll take you to Shepherd City. Okay, no funny business now." And the guards look at you and they go to shackle you, and then he goes, no, not the Nautilin. Leave him alone. I'm gonna ask you before we get in. Can you turn over any weapons you have? It's just for our safety. We don't know you.
No, it's fair.
And he looks over. One of them carries like this box. He's like, put your weapons in the box right now.
I'll get my pistol, but I keep the mop.
And he looks over. He's like, keep the mop. I don't care. Put the pistol.
I give him my ion cannon, but my ballistic gloves are built into my suit.
Okay, they put him in. And he looks over to the ballistic gloves, and he puts a little something, and it disables him. He puts like this little tiny chip, and it shuts down the gloves on your suit. It's a dampener. It's only going to work on your gloves. We're just trying to take precautions.
I put my sword, the hilt of my laser sword in the box, and the extra repeater I had on my side.
Okay. And he loads you guys up. As for your ship, we could haul it to town. Maybe there's somebody that could maybe fix it for you.
So the vibe I get from the ship is like that scene in The Mandalorian when he just.
That's 100% of what's happening right now. It's 100% of what's happening. This is very parallel to that story because, think of like the Mon Cala was working on. Same thing. So the ship is like pretty wrecked, and so you guys get in.
Holes in it now.
So you see they load up 2 stasis pods on the truck, and they take off. And you guys are driving, and you guys see Shepherd City. It's like this big walled community. It's these huge, massive stone walls, and this gate opens up. And you guys drive through. You guys see like different merchants and shops. It's very old. It's like not up to date, not futuristic. It's very primitive. Most of them are like old stalls. There's like there are like futuristic things, but think of a good thing to picture is maybe like Tatooine. It's like technology, but not technology. Very old school, just like that. Street vendors. This is all very like desert. Oasis grassland. Not oasis. It's very a desert with grass, very limited grass. Not too much about it, but this city is huge. you guys drive to this one like very large building, and you guys are in officially in Shepherd City. So you guys get out the truck and he goes, "Go ahead and head on in. Boss is waiting for you." I don't know why my accent just kind of changed. It's all good. So he points to you guys. You guys are escorted in, and you guys are taken to the office of Hans Jacobs, and he's kind of sitting behind his desk. He's a little gnome. He has this like little curly white mustache, and he's working on a little data pad. He's like, "Welcome to." There we go. Oh, perfect. Oh. And he looks at you. He looks at specifically Orin. Oh, interesting. He gets up and kind of like looks up at you because he's like really tiny. And he gets up. He's like,
Like looking down at it.
He gets his. He has a monocle and he kind of like looks at it and he like twists it and the monocle zooms in. He's like, interesting. This is neat. I like this. I like it. Well, I'm so sorry. My manners. My name is Hans Jacobs. You could just call me Hans.
Okay.
Welcome to my city. Welcome. I hope you guys are impressed. It's a huge city. Yeah. So, I'm sorry. What brings you guys here? I don't. Your ship is the Quesnel? Is that?
Ship brought us here.
Mm-hmm.
Your ship brought. And he looks over. You, blue fellow. What's your name? What's your name? Or, first of all, Nautilid, what's your name? What is your names? I need names. I'm a name guy.
I'm Orin, and I served on the Diggory.
And he kind of pauses. Okay, we got to talk. But
yeah.
What's your name? And he points to Ezra.
I'm Ezra. Or
Ezra.
Maybe a copy of Ezra. We're not sure.
Okay, we'll just call you Ezra if that's okay. And blue guy, what's his name? And Toro's kind of like,
Yes.
well, what's your name?
My name is Toro.
Toro. Oh, okay. Nice.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
No, get out of all this. Look at all this scenery.
So, what brings you here? Why
Ship brought us here.
Well, I got that, but like, what is your business here?
We need to get to the Nautilid.
The Nautilid. And he like lays. He is belly laughing like on the floor, laughing. Okay.
I came back to
The Diggory.
I came back to visit with my people.
Good luck. The Nautilid don't like us. We're in war with the Nautilid right now. Like,
War.
Yes, that's why
Yeah.
I served on the Diggory.
yeah, after
sure.
you disappeared, the Diggory. Well, okay. I'm kind of confused because. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm sure the Nautilid would like you if they got to know you.
They don't trust me.
Well, so are you saying they grew upset with you when I did not return?
Yes and no. We got blamed for the destruction of the Diggory, which was a Nautilin colonist collaborative ship, right?
Yes, it was.
When it didn't return, they said we did something to mess them up, and now we're kind of in war. The coalition's not helping, so I'm sitting here having to scrape together ragtag army, like John over here, and it's like the cowboy kind of tilts his hat to you.
Did you try saying sorry?
I mean, yeah. So
It didn't work.
Could
Maybe you let me talk.
yes? Could you let Orin be a mediator?
if you try to go into Nautilin territory, they may not take kindly to you guys. Now to him, maybe you're gonna want to talk to. He's a ambassador. I guess you is that what you call him?
Yes.
Nautilin ambassadors, same kind of thing. His name is Hume Kino. Hume is kind of our. He was my go-to guy, but he's. And this is John talking. He's my go-to guy, but he's not too friendly to me anymore since the war's been going on. And he goes, yeah, Kino's not. He's not too nice. But look.
Oh, I know him.
If you want to try, you can. But I can't promise they're not going to not going to kill you when you get there. You know what I mean? There's kind of a border, and then there's the sea, and the sea and the land are raging war. It's a big old dramatic thing. It's crazy.
What if we go say sorry for you? And you fix our ship.
And he kind of looks. I mean, if you think he kind of giggles. He's like, I mean,
when they see it,
sure,
they will let me pass.
Sure, okay. If you guys could somehow broker peace, I will fix your ship. No problem. Otherwise, the repairs. John, do we have any kind of? Well, I'm not a tech or anything, but if I give my estimate, Cure the 3, it's gonna cost a good 50,000 gold space cred to repair the Quesnel.
Let's see if we
Guys,
can
if
stop.
if we don't say sorry, I might have to sell the mob, and that's unacceptable.
Oh my gosh, I love Ezra so much right now.
We will be back, and we will improve relations.
Okay.
All right, John, bring him to the border.
Wait, we need our weapons back.
Yes.
Oh,
We do need our weapons.
we'll have once we drop you outside city walls, we'll give you your weapons back.
Okay.
By the way, while you're here, feel free to explore any of the districts. We have the East End, the Merchant District, Housing, Science Division, Security, Administration. We have different things. We have the, wherever you want to talk to. We are part of the our military. Just so you guys are aware of, it's the JDF. It's the June Defense Force, and so. If you need anything, you could talk to the JDF. John's the head of the JDF, and he's like, kind of gives you this little thing. So yeah.
Okay.
John, are your initials also JDF?
Yes, but don't tell anybody.
I know it. Your secret's safe with me.
It's John Dorian Francis.
That's actually a cool name. Okay. All right. So, take us to the border.
Okay, so you guys load up in the trucks. Do you guys want to talk to anybody else while you're here? The little breakdown should have anything, like any information, any like basic information for you.
Let's take a second look then.
Yeah, let me look.
I'd like to go to the landing pad and buy a new ship.
Also, I'm kind of the unofficial leader here of the JDF. My associate is Uriah Orlov. He's a Vect. He's okay. I don't know if you guys know this, but we have been getting supplies of Vect recently, and
I'm a Vect. He shows him the tattoo.
oh, that's weird. Okay, but if you need anything. He's my second command, Uriah Orlov. He kind of heads up the JDF, but I'm kind of like the general. He's kind of like he does the administrative work, so he could help you with anything else you need. Like if you need to buy weapons or anything, you talk to him. So.
Can I go to the science district to make sure that Ron is okay, or at least like?
Yeah, you can. So, we could drop you off. Just meet us outside. Meet us outside the East End, and we'll get you going.
Right.
So you guys go to the science district, and Jamar Ken, who's a halfling, is kind of working. He has the stasis pod set up to tubes. He's like, "Oh, hi! You guys must be with the there with the old ship that crashed, eh?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we got our your little fellas here. They're in good health. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you understand any of what he just said? I didn't understand any of that.
Mostly.
Okay.
Alrighty
Okay.
then. Is there anything else you need that I can help you with?
Just make sure they stay alive.
Okay. We'll make sure they're okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the wall. And let's stop a war.
All right. So
Let's do it.
you guys get in the ships. You guys make it to the east end. It's very obvious how this town works. You do have a driver. John assigned one of his boys to be kind of like your driver, so he drives you to the east end. You guys get in a bigger it's a gunship that actually floats on the water too. So you guys get in it and you guys ride out, and the ship goes into the water and it floats on the water, and they take you guys out to this little sandbar that's kind of in the middle of the ocean. And he kind of parks, and you guys get out, and you're on the sandbar. He goes, "Rest is up to you. I cannot go any further, or they will open fire on me."
Fair enough.
Okay.
He's like, I can give you guys a few hours. I mean, what do you want me to do? You want me? I can't stay here. This is very, very dangerous. But I can come back.
Do you have any breathing equipment on the boat for us in case we have to go under?
Let me look. He pulls out a couple masks. Now I will let you know these things are only good for like a few hours. These are very old, so these aren't like the new breathers that you put them in and it converts water to oxygen. It's like old school, almost like diving mask, but not really. It's like a little bit better than what we have now in terms of diving mask.
Oh, that's fine.
It's not a spiving mask.
It's not a spiving mask. No,
Uh,
those are expensive. So,
okay.
When do you guys want me to come pick you back up, or?
I'd say give us an hour or so.
At least.
You're gonna need
how
more time
about-
than that, bud.
How about what time of day is it right now?
It's about midday. You're looking at probably 1 in the afternoon.
Try to come back.
Now this
when the
planet,
sun-
this
when the sun
planet,
is starting.
this planet also has I guess a time. It's not just 24 hours. It's very Earth-like, but it's also not. It actually lasts for 30 hours.
Okay.
So instead of your 24, you have 6 additional hours. So,
Okay.
but it's getting hot-ish time. So, all right.
Okay.
I could come back at that time. That's fine. If you guys aren't here, though, I can't stay. It's I have to and then go.
That's fine.
Okay. So you guys, he takes off, and you guys are on the sandbar. There's literally ocean surrounding you all around. So you guys are this is the only piece of land. And it's very small too. It could fit all
Before-
of you.
Before we go any further or do anything else, let me do the talking. And especially Ezra, let me do the talking. I don't want them to harm you. I'm going to do my best to make sure that does not happen.
And if it does, I have a mop. So
Yeah, we all have our weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So you guys dive in the dive.
Yeah,
in.
I'll dive in first.
Ezra, your mop. Give it similar stats if you want to just quick add or something just in case. You can give yours the same as a short sword, a basic short sword, same damage.
Okay, quick question.
Okay.
Because I'm a hexblade, can I attune to the mop?
Sure. I'll let you go.
My packed weapon
Oh my gosh.
is this mop.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm still gonna stay in my suit because they would consider it offensive for me to
Mhm.
probably show myself.
To outsiders, yes.
Yes. Yep. So
Um.
I'm going to stay in my suit.
Okay, so you guys are taking the dive.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you going
Just me
towards the
taking
deep
over.
water.
Yep.
He's going. You guys are going slow. I'll say you kind of have really no direction. You don't. You've only been this way Actually, you've never been this way, Orin. This is a brand new area. You don't normally when you boarded the ship, the Diggory. You were not in the same area. You were on another part. So this is unfamiliar territory to you.
Yeah.
So you're going through.
I think I'd know they'd probably
Everyone.
find me before we
everyone-
found them.
Everyone roll a perception check except Ezra roll it with disadvantage.
I'm so bad at perception checks. Watch it. Watch it be a terrible perception check.
Okay. It's not bad. All right, Tora, what's yours?
Wow.
21.
Ezra?
4.
And Orin, you got a
She's
12.
bad over here, isn't it?
Okay.
Mine's 12.
So you feel something's weird in the ocean. You feel kind of like
It's not as
weird.
peaceful as I remember.
No, something feels really hectic. Something doesn't feel right. I need everybody to roll for initiative. Okay, so all of a sudden you guys see these Nautilid without their suits appear. And they are not happy. So, Toro, you can go first.
Can I talk with my breathing device on?
Yeah, you can. You can talk with these on.
I will put my hands kind of in the. I mean, I know we're swimming, but I kind of put them up and I say, "We have Orin from the Diggery with us. We are not here to fight."
And they kind of look at
No.
you and they go, "He is a traitor." And I need you. I mean, you could roll I'll let you roll a persuasion on that if you want to say anything else. But this is gonna be your action.
Okay, I will say, we have the AI Jeff with us. Persuasion. 24.
Nice.
Crit.
Okay, so they have their ion cannons kind of loaded, and they look at each other. And I'm sorry, I do apologize. They actually do have suits on, so they have their aqua suits on. But these are like different. They're different than yours, though. They you could still see like their skin, but then they have like these armored masks on. So he kind of looks and he goes, and these things are also, you guys are kind of surprised because they can understand what you're saying. It's like a universal translator is built into the suit as well. So
Yes.
he kind of looks. He goes.
That's actually correct, I believe. You can use the suit to translate any language.
So he looks at you and he goes, "Give us the AI."
How about I give you myself and the AI? I'm not going without the AI.
You could roll for a persuasion, or
Oh, let's see. Persuasion. Oh, not great.
that's fine. That's fine. It'll work. And he goes, "Take him. Kill the others." And the two of the guards will grab you and swim away, or one of the guards will grab you and kind of swim off with you. And the main captain leaves as well. So number 3 and number 1 and number 4 is gone. The other two guards charge their ion cannons. Ezra, you're up.
Hey, how close are they?
They are within 10 feet of you. They're really
Okay,
close.
I'm gonna swim over to the nearest one charging. I am gonna use my bonus action to hex him. Use my Hexblade Curse, and then I'm gonna swing at him with my mop.
Okay.
Laser mop.
Yeah. That is a 16.
That is a hit.
Okay. Plus 2 bonus to damage. Oh, it's actually an 18. Okay. And then the damage is 6.
Okay. And okay, so he's going to take damage. All right, so guard 1 is going to let's see. He is going to attack with his
Swinging it like you. Leave.
He's really close, so he's going to go with disadvantage because he's within. Actually, he's going to use his rocket hammer, so he pulls out this rocket hammer, and he goes to hit you with it.
I'm picturing the gravity hammer from Halo.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. It is an 8, which is a miss. The second guard is going to do the same thing. Oh no!
Oh,
And
no.
he is gonna swing at Toro with a nat 20.
Oh!
Alright. Sorry, Toro. Let's see.
Hang on. You already said the number, huh? So I can't cast a shield.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it'd be enough. Okay, that's fine. I'll take it.
Oh, goodness, this is not good. Okay, so. You go down.
Got pasted by a rocket hammer.
Yeah, he hits you hard enough where you're unconscious.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So. Alright, so Toro is out. Ezra, or Toro, actually make a death saving throw.
Fail.
Okay, that's a fail.
Oh!
Alright, Ezra, your turn.
Okay, I am. Shoot, what do? Hold on one sec. Okay, I'm going to use. I'm going to go ahead and attack with my mob.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
That is a crit,
Oh! Alright.
Yeah!
which is good because I needed that. Okay.
Yeah, he did.
I'm going to use my Searing Smite as well. So I get a 6, 4, 3. Okay. That's a 14, and then my smite is. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Wrathful Smite is what I have. Does it double the damage dice for Smite?
I don't.
Crit does. Yeah, I think so.
But you have to roll it within roll 20 as a crit, so you may have to just do it.
Okay.
Yeah, crit doubles all dice damage.
And we need to get
Okay,
you. We need to get you in roll 20. That way you can.
Okay, so I'm sitting at 17 damage.
Oh my goodness. Okay. That's a lot of damage. Is this the one that you hit the first time, or is it the other one?
I'm hitting the same guy.
Okay. Yeah, he takes a lot of damage.
Good.
He's at 17. Ooh. Okay. All right. Now it is that guard. That guard comes for you with a 15. Does that hit?
That hits because I don't have my armor anymore. Well, I
Okay.
have the fake armor, not the
Fake armor.
Okay. And an 11 points of damage. Was that down you?
No, I'm still up.
Okay. Guard number
Good
2
concentration.
takes a swing
Man, I had some really low HP.
with a 13. I think that's a miss. So
That's a miss.
okay. Just right when you're about to do that, we'll go to Orin real fast. Orin, are you resisting at all, or you're gonna go with them?
just gonna go with him.
Okay. All right. We'll jump back to Toro to make another death save.
15.
All right.
I feel like not resisting is the right move because these are my people.
All right, Ezra, you're out.
Okay. Gosh, I'm running out of spells too. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just do a regular attack again.
Okay.
Okay, 15 plus 7, 22,
Oh yeah, that's it.
and then. Gosh, I don't know if I want to use it. I'm not going to use my smite this time. 5 damage,
Okay.
and then for my bonus action, I'm gonna cast. I want to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Hex on this guy.
Okay. All right. So you
I'm out of the spells.
Okay. All right. So. Oh, wait, okay. What does Hex do again? Remind me.
Okay, so Oh wait, hold on. The guy that I smited last time because of Wrathful Smite, he's got to check to see if he's afraid of me.
Oh, okay. Is it a Constitution save?
It is a Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay.
And my DC is
It's gonna be hilarious if he's afraid of Ezra.
for real.
Oh my gosh.
I can't find my DC. I think it's 13, but let me see if I can find it. Yeah, 13.
Okay.
And then Hex, I choose. An
Oh, I
ability-
failed it. I failed it. So
Okay,
he
yeah,
is
me.
he's very fearful of you.
That's great.
It's so good. Fear the mop.
The Mopinator.
I picture Ezra not understanding why he's able to do these cool things.
Yeah. He just thinks it's like something he has.
Yeah.
It's what it's like to be a Vex who's not a Vex.
It's a copy.
Yep, it's a copy.
Mm.
That's it for my turn. I hexed him.
Okay. All right. So he will make an attack against you, or actually, it's with disadvantage, right? 'Cause of
Right,
fear.
because he's afraid of me.
Miss,
Yeah, that's a miss.
miss,
I'll
miss,
say it's a.
miss.
I'll say it's a
Yeah.
miss. The next one. Okay, it's a 17.
That hits.
8 points of damage.
Oh no!
I am down.
All right.
Oh no!
How's
That's
that? How's that?
That's perfectly okay. Okay, so these guys get you. All right, so we're gonna go back to Orin. Orin,
Oh, you know,
you are now being brought to Nautilid City, which is not a clever name at all, but you are brought towards the city. They kind of look at you, and you get to the gates of the city, and they say, one of them looks at you and goes, "You disgust me. Take off your suit and show yourself."
Okay. So I hop out of my suit.
And your fishy form has been revealed. You are then escorted to basically this giant council chamber.
As I take it out, I make sure to grab the Jeff disc.
Okay, so you are brought to the chamber, and there's the council sitting kind of around this giant not throne room, but it's think of Parliament or Congress. They're just all kind of gathered, and you're brought to the middle. And
like the room with Boss Nass and Phantom Menace.
at the top, exactly, that's exactly what it is. The head Nautilin you actually recognize is your father, Cynthio Renaud. That's his name.
Okay.
So Cynthio kind of looks at you. I totally did not make that up on the spot. Cynthio looks at you. Yeah. He's like, "My son, you're alive, I see."
I am. And so I kneel.
"Do not kneel to me, you traitor."
I wasn't meant to be a traitor. I did not intend for that. That is not, I don't think any of you really know what happened, to be honest.
He looks over, he goes, "Ambassador Kino," and Kino looks, and you know Kino pretty well. Kino looks, he's like, "Sir." He goes, "Kino, would you like to read the crimes against my son?" "Okay. Crimes. Well, number one, you broke some laws. You stole powerful tech, and you didn't report any of this back. It's a traitor, man. You betrayed our people, and you brought outsiders here." And as he says that, he goes, "Bring them in." And Ezra and Toro are brought in. They're conscious. They're alive. You guys are actually in these air bubbles, so your mask is off, and these little air bubbles, and you're put to the side, and you both are kind of just in and out of it.
My intention was to improve relations with our people. And what happened was the ship went down. I still can't say for sure why, but the ship went down. I had no intention of any ill will. There was a lot that happened, and I was the only survivor of the ship.
Cynthia looks and he's, my son. Where's the AI?
I have him.
Why did you steal it? You convoluted with those colonists to steal our AI.
So I tell him, I honestly, I did not know where it came from. It was given to me. Somebody that I knew very, very well, and
one of the
it
colonists.
Yes, it was one of the colonists. It was somebody I had served with. In our efforts to build relationships with the colonists. And as the ship was going down, this person, she had given it to me. I wasn't sure why. I just told her I would keep it safe, and that's what happened. I didn't get a chance to even figure out where it came from or what. I just knew that our ship was going down as it was happening.
And Cynthia, he kind of looks and he's like, sentencing. And Orin, you know what this means. You know what sentencing means, and you know what'll happen if they don't believe your story.
Okay.
He looks, and the Nautilid all kind of like chat to themselves, and they turn and they look at him, and he holds out his thumb, and then he goes down.
Orin, your friends suck.
Stay quiet.
And he looks, he goes, unfortunately, my son, you and your friends are sentenced to the trials. And you know what happens during the trials. Orin, you know that the trials are basically a death sentence. Nobody survives them.
That's funny, because we haven't really survived any session of this campaign so far, so I'm not surprised.
Every combat is a death sentence.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Yep.
And so before it ends, he goes, the trials will begin tomorrow. If you survive, you will earn forgiveness in our eyes. But if you die, you'll get what's, you'll bear the punishment that you've incurred upon our people.
So, I might ask you, where do you know the AI from? How do you know about it?
I can't talk to you about this right now. Trial convened, and he claps his hands real loud, and like the Nautilid just kind of like all start to like swim away. And you guys are brought.
We're sorry.
You guys are brought to. You guys are pulled out of your little bubble dome. You got your breathers back on, and they bring you to like another room, and they kind of throw you in. It's an oxygenated room. Because
so do I have my suit on, or did
no,
they take it?
They took your suit, so you lose all your suit abilities.
I have nothing. Okay.
And they take you, and they're going to put you in a different cell than those two.
Okay.
And guys, that is where we're going to end for tonight.
Interesting.
We end up unconscious in a lot of prison cells.
Yeah.
If you're not in prison, you're not doing it right in this campaign. So, as that is the end. Thanks everybody who watched, or if you're listening to this in the podcast version, thank you for listening. Really appreciate it. We're going to be doing this every other week, so make sure to catch us live. You don't want to miss the live, so you can see our faces. But you can definitely go back and listen to any episodes you missed, or check out this current episode. But thank you guys for listening. I really do appreciate the love and support. Once again, we do have merch in our merch store, so be sure to come support your favorite crew.
Official.
Absolutely. But guys, as always, stay safe, stay nerdy, be blessed. Have a great night. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.